Welcome to React Course 1. I'm your host Anton, and in today's video we'll build the basic UI for a login page. First, let's change our configuration for TypeScript path aliases, because WebStorm doesn't properly import our paths currently. We want the behavior where modules are imported from other modules using aliases, but within one module we want to use relative paths. To do so, let's fix our TS config as I will show. Here I also changed my pretir config to prettify JSON files as well. It's also very important to set these rules in the settings of WebStorm. First, uncheck Use Paths relative to TS config, and second, in Use Path Mappings, you should choose only files outside the specified paths. After it's done, imports should work correctly. After that, I create a folder called Pages and subfolder called Auth, which will include all pages for authorization. I also create the login page. Now let's fix our types for MUI. I realized that our custom background color is better placed within the predefined background colors of MUI. To override its types, we need to add an interface called type background and define our custom colors there. I also add a gradient for the button because we'll add this UI component in this video. After that, I will change our theme accordingly. I will also add a new prop for the text component in order to have a pale variant of the text. Additionally, I will add the class name property to the page component, because we will create new styled components using the page as the base component. It's required to provide the class name property to do this. Now let's create the input component. We'll use text field from MUI. I import props from text field and create our custom type for props, because in future we'll probably add more props to the input component. After that, I will add titles and inputs to our login page. I will also create a styled component for the login page to implement a flexbox layout. And I will add an additional style div just to group inputs and titles together. I will also create a styled component for the theme switcher to use position fixed, because we don't want it to affect our page. In future, we'll move this theme switcher out of the visible page, probably in the menu. I also add a default MUI button just to check the layout. Now let's create our button component. Again, I'm creating types based on button props from MUI button. And I create a styled component where I will use the button background from our theme. Here I realized that I used the incorrect scale from DevTools, so part of the screen wasn't visible. Now it looks much better. I also see a warning about passing a probe to a DOM node. Let's fix it using shoot forward probe. So we're finished. In the next episode, we'll start building a mock backend and other features for authorization. See you in the next episode.